Sin is not what you're being taught it is. A massive deception that has been accepted and spread in modern Christianity is exposed in an obscure little letter that is often undervalued. Churches everywhere essentially teach that grace means we can ignore God's commands. But here's what the Bible actually says. 1 John 3:4 tells us exactly what sin is. Everyone who sins is breaking God's law, for sin is the act of any transgression of the law of God. This isn't just breaking suggestions or guidelines. This is violating God's actual eternal law. Now, based on that definition, let's read what comes next in verses 5 through 10. When we understand that sin equals breaking God's law, these verses become crystal clear. John explains, "And you know that Jesus came to take away the record of our violations against God's law, and he never broke God's law. Anyone who continues to live in him will not break God's law. But anyone who keeps on breaking the law of God does not know him, or even understand who he is." Dear children, don't let anyone deceive you about this. When people do obey God's law, it shows that they are righteous, even as Christ is righteous. But when people keep on breaking God's law, it shows that they belong to the devil, who has been breaking God's law since the beginning. But the Son of God came to destroy the works of the devil, and his work is this: breaking God's law. Those who have been born into God's family do not make a practice of breaking his law, because God's life is in them. So they can't keep on breaking his law, because they are children of God and empowered to obey him. So now we can tell who are children of God and who are children of the devil. Anyone who does not live righteously by obeying God's law and does not love other believers does not belong to God. Most pastors won't teach this because it challenges the popular gospel that fills pews and keeps the money flowing today. Like, follow, share, to help us continue releasing great content.